Hey guys, what's up? Episode 7 of Cruel Summer was completely insane. Kate's own mom, Joy, typed up the word liar, sent it to the house talking about who did this to you, knowing all along it was her. Kate willingly went to Martin's house by herself. She walked right on over there. She was like, knock, knock, you in there? Let me in. Martin opened the door. He was like, oh, sure, come on up in here, girl. I'll be sure to let you never see the outside world again. And then Ashley and Derek hooked up, and right after, Ashley took a shower, and Derek asked her could he check his email, but she didn't hear him, so he got on the computer anyway. And when he got on the computer, he discovered the whole conversation in the chat room that Ashley and Kate was having. And we know that in those messages that Kate was talking about how she hasn't been completely honest, and he found out that she willingly went over to his house. So what did he do? He printed it out and took it right to Jeanette. And Jeanette was like, this changes everything. And I'm like, yeah, do, girl. Jeanette is a little liar over there. Kate is confused about who Annabelle is, just like us. And I am shook and confused how Mallory got a job as an assistant manager anywhere. Oh, wait. I know, she's a good liar. That's how she got it. So let's get into the episode a little bit more. It's Kate's birthday, August 29th, and we got to see what was going on her birthday in 93, 94, and 95. So in 93, Jamie is telling Kate's dad that he wants to give Kate a promise ring. So they all go to the mall and he gives her the promise ring there. And Kate doesn't look too happy about it. Her friends were though, but all I can focus on during this scene was that crusty food. It looked hard and stale, and I'm like, I know it's a prop, but can you make it look a little more believable? Jamie was drunk, just sloppy drunk, all up in the mall. He spilled a drink on Kate. He even threw his keys in the fountain. He had the audacity to think that he was going to drive, and Kate was like, you're too drunk, and anyway, you threw your keys in the fountain. So they end up walking home, and Jamie ends up coincidentally peeing on Martin's lawn. Martin came out like, what y'all doing? And Kate was like, oh, he's just drunk. And then Martin offered to take them home, and Kate's like, no, we're almost there. He was like, you can come in and call your parents, and Kate was like, no, it's okay. But then eventually he ends up taking them home. So Jamie's not there anymore. I guess he got dropped off. We didn't see that. And Kate and Martin are in the car. She told him that she has a secret and she feels like she might explode. And Martin was like, just let it out. Shed some light to it. And then I guess that somehow touched Kate's soul or something. And then she rushed over and touched Martin's hand. Martin ate that up with his perverted self. And Kate was like walking to the door all smiling. And I was like, oh no. So Kate goes in the house and she gets into an argument with her mom because she didn't make it to the dinner that her mom had planned out for her. She told everybody to go home because she was upset that Kate wasn't there yet. And she accused her of being drunk, but she wasn't drunk. She wasn't even drinking. That was Jamie's sloppy behind, scent left all over her. Then her dad, Rod, walks into the room, and that's when Kate tells him that she saw her mama kissing Scott in the kitchen that one night. And then her mom was like, Kate's a liar, don't believe her. She was like, you can't believe what she says because she told me that you were cheating on me just a few weeks back. And then her mama reaches out and slaps her right in the face. And Rod didn't do anything because Joy was like, I'll handle my daughter. Trying to say, this is my daughter, not your daughter, so you can't say nothing. And then Kate starts packing her bags and her mom's like, you're just going to go over one of your little friend's house anyway. I know where you'll be at. But she didn't go over one of her little friend's house. She went over Martin's house with an overnight bag like, hey, I'm here to stay. And right before she arrived there, he couldn't stop thinking about her. He was trying to watch TV and all he could think about was Kate, Kate, Kate. So when she showed up on his doorstep, he should have been arrested right then and there for the thoughts that was in his head. And that's pretty much it for 93, because in 94, we found out that Kate doesn't eat, and the reason why is because Martin used food to control her. Then, a little later on, Mallory, Kate, and Ashley went to the video store to go pick out a movie. And Vince is just as confused as us on why Mallory is friends with Kate after she didn't like her so much. He was like, you being friends with her is like something out of the Twilight Zone. And when they got back to the house and started watching the movie, a girl in the movie was running. And Kate was like, why isn't she running faster? And then she starts yelling at the screen like, run, run faster. And then she's having a flashback at the same time of her trying to run away from Martin. It looks like she may have some PSD. Then we see Martin telling Kate that no one is out there looking for her. Everybody gave up on her. The police, all her family, all her friends. Nobody care about you no more. While she's on the floor eating and he's standing over her watching her eat like the little creep that he is. And she looked like she was hungry too. She was tearing that food up. We also saw him trying to manipulate her into having her think that he can be a better caretaker than her parents. Also, another girl is claiming that Martin did the same thing to her that he did to Kate. And Kate was telling her parents that's a lie. Martin told me about her and he was just tutoring her. And then that's when her mom was like, okay, fine. Go on the Marsha Bailey show and tell your story. Tell the truth. And Kate was like, no, I don't want to go on there. She eventually agreed to it after having a talk with her dad. He apologized to her. He was basically like, you're my daughter too. And I'll never forgive myself for not defending you that day that your mom slapped you, and then she kind of forgave him for it. So now it's 95 and we see Mallory waking up Kate talking about happy birthday and happy friends anniversary. We saw in 94 that they officially became friends on her birthday when she came over to watch that movie. Then later on is when we saw Mallory surprising Kate for her birthday with the whole skating rink being closed and it just being nipped to, talking about she got a job there as the assistant manager. And I was surprised. I was like, girl, why they hire you? Because she's a liar, pants on fire. Then we're back at Kate's house again and Mallory's like, if you don't need this printer, I can take it. And Kate was like, yeah, go ahead. So Mallory was like, oh, let me open this up and see, if it's anything wrong with it. And then when she opened it up, she found this crumbled piece of paper. And then, she uncrumbled it and she saw that it said liar on it. They found out that Kate's mom did it. She was like, I thought when I did that it would motivate you to take this lawsuit seriously. She started boo-hoo crying after Kate read her to filth. She was like, I didn't protect you from Martin, but I'll die trying to protect you going forward. I don't trust her. What about you? Then after, that's when we saw that Derek and Ashley hooked up, and Derek got on that computer and discovered that chat room and printed it out and showed it to Jeanette. I'm looking forward to the next episode. We only have 3 left, and a lot of our questions are quick enough answered. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment down below letting me know what you thought about this episode, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one.